Issues. My name is Heather.
I'm Nykia.
And today we are going to discuss being eccentric, being unique, and not following along with the group.
Not following the group.
Nope. So Nykia, what are your feelings about social norms and how people try to fit in?
I don't care for them.
You don't care for them?
Nope, don't care for them.
Don't try to fit in?
I set my own trends.
I think you should.
I think you should too.
Because
I like being unique, do you?
Me too.
Yeah.
There's only one me.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, God threw away the mold when he made me.
Me too.
Yeah, he was like, I ain't making one of them. Nope.
I'm so not for the social norms. The social norms, I think, in my opinion, they're kind of fading away almost, or we're trying to make breakthroughs as you have more full-figured models. And
yes. Do you know I'm so happy about that?
Me too.
Do you know how happy I am to see that Hanes her way got something thick and they selling? I'm really excited. Like
boom, boom, pow.
Oh, I think it was even a Christmas commercial for Target. They had a thick girl singing and stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Full figure women are breaking through, honey, because it's our time and it's about that time. And the reason being is because, let's face it, we live in the United States of America. Two-thirds of this country.
And watch me, nay. Oh, my bad.
Two-thirds of this country is what they would consider obese. But you also
eat well.
You have countries like Mauritania, right, where being overweight or obese is sexy.
Yeah, in certain parts of Africa, big girls, that's a sign of money.
Mauritania. Yeah. They over there,
I can't with you. I'm so done. I can't.
They think, they revere full-figured women, and if you're too small, it's like some of them, the women, did you know that in Mauritania, the mothers of the daughters continue to feed the daughters even though, until the point where they vomit. And even when they vomit, they continue feeding them because they believe that the men find women who are heavier sexier.
Hey, Mauritania, man.
If you want to have, a happy life, and in most countries, they do believe that the daughters end up supporting the families because they want them to marry well and they want their husbands to be able to take care of them, not only to be able to support the family, but sometimes just to be able to give that child an advantage and wanting what's better for that child than the life that they have. The mothers force feed the daughters.
I mean, let's just keep it real though. In the winter months, a child might have a little more warmth with a mother who's a little more voluptuous than, and now I'm not knocking skinny women, don't think that. I think skinny women are beautiful.
Yeah, all sizes are beautiful.
But I'm just saying, in this particular country, it might be the fact that you have a little more adipose tissue.
They see it as a sign of wealth.
There you go.
If you're eating, and I'm inclined to agree with that, because the children in China are also eating at this point too. And China is going through an issue right now where they're having obesity epidemics in their children. Haha! Did you know that?
No,
a lot of people don't know because they consider Asians to be skinny and they eat rice, but no, the Asians that have money, that are living in the cities, and the kids in college and everything, the parents are bugging out because these kids are eating and they're getting heavier. They are dealing with some obesity issues in China as well.
Ni hao.
But how can a country that is wealthy not have that as an issue?
We eating good.
Right. So, if you're eating good, of course, weight is a sign of wealth because that means that you're getting the food that you need. I mean, other countries where they suffer greatly, people are much thinner. You know, they're
So,
deprived and malnourished. It doesn't mean that being overweight doesn't mean you're not malnourished, though.
Do you think, therefore, that in so many ways, this particular Asian population has followed the trend of American population?
Oh, absolutely. It has to be some Western influence there. I mean, you have a lot of these fast food chains who are overseas.
Did you know that KFC is a fine dining place in some areas?
Yes.
Fine dining. Who would have thought fried chicken was fine dining?
In some places it is.
Girl,
Out
bye.
here we eat chicken for pennies on the dollar.
Okay, we can get chicken at the grocery store, at the corner store, at the hobby shop. We can get chicken at grandma's house. We didn't know. I didn't know.
It might be one of the most cost-effective types of meat you can eat
Yeah.
in the United States.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Following
wanted to bring
trends.
that up and
Following groups. What about
trends.
following groups?
Groups.
Okay, so we
It's
know.
the need to belong, right?
Yeah, and you know that there are cliques,
Uh-huh.
and I was never really one for cliques.
Okay.
Because
Neither was I
I
really.
think when things become cliquey, you become a little more ignorant to other things. I couldn't.
And when you
couldn't-
say ignorant to other things, is that because the focus is just belonging to the group rather
Yes,
than
trying-
exploring outside of that group?
trying
Okay.
so hard to be a part of something,
Right.
going above and beyond. If you put that same energy into being a parent,
Right.
it'll be a different story.
True.
I can't.
Your career, being a parent, there are other things to put that energy into.
Being a great pet owner.
Yourself.
Yes. If you put as much energy into yourself as you did with being in these cliques, you might not need a clique.
This is true.
I mean, that's just really real.
Right.
Because yeah, I've had friends that were cliquey, but I couldn't do that because I was always with the people who didn't have a clique. We kind of made our own thing where we hung out, but then we took care of what we needed to take care of.
Right. Because that was like your group of friends. When you have a group of friends, that's kind of different because people that you consider your real friends are not trying to get you consumed.
Right.
You know, and there's usually not a leader of the pack.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
With clickiness too,
There's always a leader of the pack.
and there's always a succubus.
Right.
It's always somebody in that clique that's gonna be just sucking the energy out of you.
Out of everybody. And
Just me.
always.
Me, like you trying to go to a party, but they can't go because they having a wardrobe malfunction.
Right.
And if they miserable, they gonna make everybody else miserable.
But doesn't that follow the what I want to say? I want to say it's nature, nurture. Some of us are followers, some of us are leaders.
Yeah.
I venture to think that, yeah, some of us are followers and some of us are leaders, but at the same time, I feel like genetically, we all have our own personalities, and if we listen to that, it would influence the way that we looked and the way that we dressed and the way
It's
that
our
we
identity.
spoke, and it would make our identities much different and diverse than they truly are because of the things that we're seeing in the media,
Right. Right.
influencing by magazines, influencing by television.
And that's another thing we can bring up too. The media, because the previous cliquey and the previous body type was you have this body type, and if you remember back in the day where you couldn't really go into a retail store and find a size for you.
Oh,
Now they have that, so even the magazines are geared towards plus size, quote unquote. We shouldn't be called plus size women, but for voluptuous women. So I think those norms change over time as far as
What becomes trending?
Right.
What's trending?
Right.
As our nation gets, as our nation's insatiable appetite continues to be fed, as long as we keep eating, and we have choices. And I mean, Carl's Jr., I saw that hamburger, I almost lost my mind. Potato chips,
and hot dogs,
a burger, and a hot dog. What was that about? But
and then wait, did you see who they had eating it?
A little tiny. Stop.
I don't know who y'all got that idea from. Okay, potato chips on a sandwich, fine. We've been doing that since 1996.
Whatever. We always potato chips and French fries on your sandwich.
To turn around and add a hot dog.
Wasn't that insane? But that, when I saw that, that was a testimony to the country that I live in. That we love to eat. That we love food. That no amount of food is enough for us. And
so that's the group that's being followed.
Yeah, because you know why? You have to cater to the populace. If the populace is overweight, then you need to sell things for overweight people.
And that also,
you need to do everything for overweight people, because that's where your money is.
But that also tells you between like 96 and now that the weight has fluctuated. Because you know who usually drives the economy are the ages of 0 to 25.
Right.
They're what drives the economy.
Correct.
So that tells me right there, oh, you got these little young people eating hamburgers with hot dogs and French fries and potato chips with a little bit of lettuce and a scattered tomato.
They want to eat.
Well, damn, I hope y'all learn how to cook.
They want to eat.
Learn how to cook. We do have a webisode where we have somebody teaching you how to cook.
Yes.
If you like cooking, please watch it. You ain't got to go to Carl's Jr. and get the...
You gonna put the hot dog on your hamburger anyway because you saw it on TV.
And please don't make the
But Chef Ebony will teach you how to do it. Bam. What? I'm just saying.
Don't she have one coming up, as a matter of fact?
Yes,
What's she doing?
4th of July.
4th of July.
Yes. Be grilling some burgers. She's gonna do the stuffed jalapeno butter.
Okay,
burger.
So y'all watch for. Please don't put a hot dog. If you're gonna do hot dogs, do chili, do cheese, do some onions. But we don't say put a hamburger on your hot dog. And we're not saying. Did you know that Circle K is doing a hot dog taco?
I saw that. It's just happening because we love food.
Okay.
We love food.
Okay.
You gotta cater to the country. We love
Learn
food.
how to cook.
Even if you're poor, you're fat here.
How many people that are watching this YouTube know how to cook? Not order out, not call your local Postmates, but you actually know how to use a stove with a skillet.
It's all clean. They don't never use it.
Oh, they use it as storage space.
Is that where the pans go in the oven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Storage space.
There you go. Amen.
But let's say
that's being unique though.
Okay,
and eccentric.
So having like a little following or having
Be yourself.
I agree.
Be yourself. I think you have so much more to contribute to the world by being yourself. See life through your eyes. Perspective is very interesting because we all see things from a different perspective.
It's how you perceive it.
And how we perceive things. I may see something differently than another person, and so on and so forth.
Right.
The more we're able to bring that to the table, I think the more interesting life will become. The more interesting artists we'll have, the more interesting eccentric individuals we'll have.
For example, I've said I'm not crafty. I'm not crafty in any way, but she says I am. Whatever. I work well under. Don't believe the hype. Okay? Don't believe the hype. She's the crafty one. Her craft corner is the business. I wanted that one twirling.
Quilling. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I want to show y'all her quilling. I think it's bomb. Because I think that's like absent-minded art. If you can get into, while you watching Orange is the New Black, to make some wonderful picture for somebody's birthday, 4th of July, watch me whip, and watch me nay. Okay. Alright. We doing too much.
Not enough.
But
not enough.
We are, for example, with us, I think we are individuals. Because we've come together as two unique individuals to broadcast to you.
Yeah.
In hopes that we might help you be who you are, to identify with you and not with who's in a magazine, or who's on the next talk show, or who's wearing high heel pumps and you done lost your big toe. No. Oh no.
Big toe go.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
You lost your big toe in Mexico. Things that make you go,
But you don't have to wear the Giuseppe's. You don't have to.
Get in an accident.
Watch me whip, and watch me nay.
I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me.
You ain't heard that from us, okay?
But yeah, anyway, like she was saying, we're here because we want you to see normal, everyday people who are living our lives, and we have opinions on things, and we want to encourage people to be themselves and do the things that you love.
Inspiring artists, inspiring people to go out and do what it is that they need to do in life, because you might end up being a paramedic that comes to somebody's rescue that done got on my nerves, and I just kind of, anyway.
Boy, I'm not gonna put it. No,
because I'm very innocent. I'm quiet. I'm a quiet individual, and I'm sensitive, very sensitive. Believe that. If you don't believe me, just watch. Why are you giving these people that kind of
don't believe me, just watch? Ha! Uptown Funk, check it out now.
Uptown Funk you up. I'm a take care.
Stop. Wait a minute. Get my cup. Put some liquor in it.
Sign the check. Julio, get the stretch.
Okay, seriously. You got a break for a good time. That was a good time break. You know, good time break. And anyway, what we just want to say, you know, dealing with the issues is for everyone and everybody. A whole bunch of people come together with some unique personalities, and we're all talented in very different ways. And we just want to show you that you can do anything you want to do.
Anything.
And be happy doing it.
Because you might save the world. Share with you. Right. We're not asking you to be no superhero and jump off the roof to save nobody's life, though. We know you unique. We know you have things that go on in your head.
This man in Thailand did everything he could, plastic surgery, become Superman. And know what we said? He looked like Superman, but he missing one thing. He ain't got the power!
He ain't got the power.
He ain't getting ready to leave no buildings in a single town. And if he does, that's going to be a waste of money on that surgery. Splat. That's what's going to happen. So don't jump off the building.
Splat.
Yeah, we probably don't have superpowers.
No committing suicide. You have to live here miserable with us. If we're going to struggle, you struggle too. Don't take your own life. Let us make you smile.
That's right. That's what we do at Dealing with the Issues. Be unique, be eccentric, be yourself. Thank you so much for watching us here on Dealing with the Issues. And this has been one fabulous rant with Heather and Nykia.
What? Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. 'Cause I'm happy.
This has been a Dealing with the Issues production. Thank you so much for watching. Please visit www.dealingwiththeissues.com for links to more information on obesity in China, Mauritania's culture, and KFC as fine dining.